Ay, ay. Kasi naman nakakaloka, lagi na lang ganito, lagi na lang full siya. Ano ba? Pwede bang malayo? Nakakagulat to.
Ay, nako. Sanay na ako sa mukha kong to.
Ako din, buti nga pumayat ka, my God. So anyways, guys, kumusta po sa inyong lahat? Kumusta, Jcas? Good evening po sa mga taga-US and good morning sa mga taga-Pilipinas.
Good evening. Yes, good morning to everybody listening and watching us.
Yes, opo.
Over a glass or two. #OAGOT. Thank you po.
OAGOT. Yes, salamat po.
Maraming thank you po. Lahat po kayo po yung nakilala ko isa-isa, bibigay ko po yung aking katawang lupa sa inyo. Pwede niyo pong gamitin kahit anong gawin ninyo. Thank you.
Oo nga, correct. O yan, may mga nag-hi na, live comments. AC Dumantay, hi. Gio, hello, Gio. Yes, Gio's gonna be our guest host on Friday.
Hey, Gio.
With Betong.
Thank you for guest hosting.
Hi, Liza. Sa lahat ng mga nanonood, hello po sa inyong lahat. Teka, kumusta ka na nga pala, Jcas? Kumusta ang iyong quarantine life?
Ano ba? Wait. I'm like,
pumapayat ka,
Uy, oo nga, kasi hindi na ako talaga, parang nasasanay na ako hindi kumakain talaga sa gabi. Kanayan talaga yun. Well, ginawa ko na yun before, pero ngayon, parang ngayon lang ulit ginagawa.
Kaya nga, tsaka nagkaka-love life ka na.
Uy, huwag mo na i-jig.
Hindi ko na i-jig. Sige, hindi na. Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
Pag gano'n tayo, namahinga tayo ng konti, pag once or twice a week na lang tayo, ano yun, gusto pupuntahan ko siya sa Pennsylvania, tapos magsisex kami.
Malapit na. Mag-set ka ng picture ha, para sure ha, para masaya yung sex life mo.
Nakahubad ka ng dalawa, sasabi namin sa'yo.
Pwede din. Ako pa, sanay naman ako sa mga ganyan. Uy, hi, Tito Rolly. Ay, teka.
Magandang gabi, Tito.
Thank you so much, Tito Rolly, for the wine. Salamat talaga. Salamat siya yung nagsusponsor sa atin ng wine. Oo. Ay, baba ko daw yung zipper ko. Wag na masyadong malaki. Ano ba?
Baka sumambulat yan dito. Di, matatakpan yung screen niya. Dalawang bubelya na yun nandyan.
Oo, masyadong malaki yung bubelya ko. Di bali, malapit na akong pumayat kasi hindi ko na malayan, summer na pala. So anyways, tsaka yung, alam mo, yung mata ni Jeka, so yung twinkle. Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi napaka-cute po nung ating special.
Kaya nga lang sinabi ni Gio, sabi niya, unang-una, kasi unang-una siya nandiyan nakapila kasi pogi na naman ang guest. Correct!
Oh my God, ang gwapo tsaka talagang multi-talented to.
Shit, mas gwapo siya sa
in person.
While in Zoom.
Oo.
Sa mga pictures lang.
Correct. O sige, hindi na tayo, I'm sure sawang-sawa na silang makita yung mga pagbumukha natin almost 3-4 times a week, di ba? Kasi by the way, guys, for this week, we will have very special guests na I'm hope abangan yung lahat kasi yun yung parang month end namin. And nag-start tayo dito sa ating special guest. Tapos, starting July, we might have like twice a week na lang because summer na po, gusto namin gumala. Siyempre,
tama lang yun.
Oo, Diyos ko. Ang sarap-sarap gumala ng summer.
Experience kami ng mga nangyayari sa labas. Then, masaya kami. Mayroon kami makukwentang iba sa inyo. Hindi na katulad na lang ang ginawa mo ngayon. Wala, dito lang.
Dito lang quarantine lang kami. My God! Oo, so i-intro ko na ang ating special guest for tonight. Okay, guys. Our special guest for tonight is one of those popular celebrity in the Philippines who wear multiple hats. Why? Kasi jack of all trade po itong ating guest.
Marami ba sa ulo?
Sobra dami. So, bastos mo! Pamila natin. Hindi pa tayo lasing, hindi pa ako umiinom. Okay? So, he is also known as a singer, songwriter, a movie and theater actor, a host, a former DJ for Mellow 94.7, a commercial model, mukha naman kasi tagang commercial model talaga to. He is also the president of Open Door Artists. Actually, Open Door Artists is a talent management company under Grey Door Entertainment based in the Philippines and in the UK. So sa mga taong gustong mag-artista, mag-singer, ito na yung tamang connection. Yan ang dapat nyo kausapin. Okay? So let's get to know him more. We want to know his humble beginnings, his secret to success, and how he juggles his busy schedule, especially now that he is a new father. Napaka-cute ng baby niyan. So guys, please welcome ang napakagwapong Mr. Guji Lorenzana. Oo, yung guwapo.
Hi, welcome to OAGOT.
Welcome to OAGOT. Umiikot na naman ang puwet ng mga bakla. Ayan na.
Ako nagre-represent.
Oo, nagre-represent. Si Gio nag-iintay na. My God. Yes,
Good morning
morning.
from Manila. Hello.
Yes, nasa Manila. Good evening naman from Jersey and Chicas is from New York.
New York. Kamusta dyan sa New York?
I'm in Brooklyn, pero katabi namin Manhattan. We are going to be the last to open. I
Okay.
bet probably from the whole world is open na kami pinaka-last kasi very dense at masikip dito. At matitigas ang ulo.
Dito naman sa Pilipinas,
Kumusta dyan?
hindi pa naman open. I mean, medyo close pa rin lahat. So, pero
sobrang dami na din dyan, like, infected or hindi pa alam ninyo yung talagang rate because walang masyadong testing?
Yun nga. Well, I mean, kulang ang testing dito. So, we don't know yet, when everything will open up. But, but ganun pa din. I mean, I'm staying home pa rin, spending time with family, spending time with the baby. So, masaya pa rin. I mean, even though the circumstances are like this, okay pa rin.
I know.
Cheers.
Oo nga pala. Teka, bago tayo magkwentuhan protocol muna.
Kasi nga, ang title ng show namin, Over a Glass or Two.
Oo. Di ba umaga dyan? Kaya alam ko umiinom ka ha. Pero sige, now that umaga dyan, mag-cheers muna tayo.
Ano yung
protocol
Milo?
toast natin.
Milo ba ngayong umaga, sir?
Milo? Ano po yan?
Coffee lang.
Coffee na lang, dear. O, di ba? Yes! Okay. Mr. Guji Lorenzana, welcome to Over a Glass or Two. Cheers! Let's cheers! Hello! Kami yung iinom para sa'yo.
Oh my God, dahan-dahan. Ang sarap pa naman. Mango vodka bakla.
Oo nga. Sarap. Ako naman wala. Typical wine to.
May alcohol sponsor ba dito?
Actually, ngayon wala. Meron kaming friend na siya yung nagdadala sa amin ng wine.
Hindi pa dumarating sa akin kasi sa Brooklyn ako.
Brooklyn siya.
Dito sa Pinas naman, may liquor ban. So, kaya wala kaming liquor dito. Wala kaming
Wait,
alcohol.
until now? Or akala ko nag-open na?
Sa Quezon City, open na. Pero dito sa Pasig,
wala pa. Okay. Iyaan mo na. Pumunta ka na lang ng QC para bumili, di ba? Wait, kumusta? Traffic pa rin ba dyan? Traffic?
As of now, actually, well, okay pa rin.
Hindi masyado?
Hindi masyado. Yeah.
Okay. Ayun, close up siya. Ang gwapo mo pala talaga. Makakabata.
Hindi mo pinag-usapan ka namin, syempre. Alam mo, pilitin ako insta mo. Sabi ko, hindi nga to. Pero malapitan, sabi ko, may nalaglag na naman sa akin, ayoko sabihin.
I know, na panty umiikot-ikot. Kasi naka-panty talaga siya sa totoo lang. So, may
Ano ba?
Ano ba suot mo? Naka-lace ka ba? Ano ba?
Uy, hindi. Mahal tong suot ko.
nga? Okay.
Yes lang, mahal nga. Ano ba yun?
Uy, mag-hi tayo. Oh my God, kayo nakapasok si Gio ulit. Ang tanong ni Gio, Guji, are you open ba? What do you mean open ba? Ikaw talaga.
What do you mean open? Open door yung name ng management company.
Are you open? Are you open but to be friends with your fans?
Exactly.
I've been open since 2006 to be friends with my fans. So yeah.
Aba, talaga. Wait, kailan ka nag-start na mag-artista? Kasi I know that you were born and raised in California,
Long Beach,
right?
California, yeah. I was born in Long Beach, raised in San Francisco Bay Area. Went to college pa dito. So after college, lumipat ako sa Pinas ng 2006.
Okay.
And then nag-start ako sa music, and then nung 2008, I joined Star Magic Batch 16. So yung mga kabatch ko dun was Enrique Hill, Erica Padilla, si Zian Lim, kasama din doon. So, mga kabatch kami that time. And I think out of all of yung mga kabatch namin that at that time, were the ones that are still working. So, ako, si Enrique, si Zian.
Okay. Kasi sobra kang active. Alam mo, while we're doing a research about you, and then while binabasa ko yung intro mo, kasi talaga daw siya ako. Sabi ko, ano ba to? Parang, you're wearing a lot of hats in your sleeves. Talagang sobrang, you're so talented. So, saan ka nag-start? Like, ano ba to? Parang lahat na...
Parang si Regine Tolentino, we interviewed her like a few episodes ago.
Yes.
The same way. Jane of all trades din yun, like you.
I know,
Well, when I first moved here, syempre Englishero. I mean, I'm still an Englishero. I'm from the States. I grew up in the States. Syempre. But of course, yung parang yung opportunities na that presented itself were modeling. So nag-commercial model ako nung sa start. And then after that, since English speaking ako, pumasok ko sa radio. I became a radio DJ for Mellow 94.7. So I was doing that for 3 years. And then, syempre music pa rin yung first love ko. So nag-start ako doon, and then nag-theater din ako kasi theater dito is very it's actually very competitive kasi syempre may Lea Salonga and may all of that. So I did theater as well. And then syempre yung dream ng mommy ko was mag showbiz ka, mag Channel 2 ka or GMA or something. So nag-audition ako for Star Magic in 2007. And then, nakapasok ako doon. Mr. M auditioned me, interviewed me, I sang for them and everything. And what's funny is that at that time, 28 na ako, 27 na ako noon. And yung mga kabatch ko was mga 15 years old, like si Enrique was 15 yata. So I was like, what, how can I compare with these with the young kids? So my screen age for the longest time was 21. So from 2006 hanggang I think mga 2012, 20, 25, 26 na ako noon. Until I had a love team that was older than me or ka-age ko, which was Kay Abad, who naging girlfriend ko for several years after.
Sinagot mo na, tatanungin sana kita. What
alam mo, hindi ka naman mukhang tamang-tama lang yung nag-screen age ka, you lied about your age because you look like them. You
look so young. Pero talagang talagang it's so not normal and in the industry, in your industry, na lahat kailangan, not white lie, sige fine, kailangan baguhin or baliktarin yung age, no?
Well, di ba kahit sa States din, they don't hide the age. They say when you audition in the States naman, in parang yung portfolio, yung resume nyo, you have to put what age group na bagay ka, di ba? So when you audition, you say for age 20 hanggang 30 or something like that. So it's not naman lying. It's more or less being truthful to what age group na bagay yung look mo. So
because dito sa States, see yung mga actors then who are you see in high school series, they're actually really like
diba?
Nearing 30s or
I mean okay, go ahead, sorry.
Since I was gonna say na kahit sa 90210 days na ni Jason Priestley and all of that, I mean they were so old already, diba? So
I love that. So yeah.
Pero wait, kasi ito iba yung like you have to not lie, but you have to tell that this is your age for you to get that certain role, right? Iba naman kasi yung Wikipedia. Pagdating mo naman sa Wikipedia, ang dating is tipong 10 years younger siya. Parang, come on. I mean, alam mo, different strokes for different folks, no? And mukha ka talaga sa bata, kaya ganun. Sabi nga ni Gio, you have something na wala sila, not by age, height, or size. It's your character that shines. Talaga naman si Gio. Talaga naman.
Parang kinabahan ako una kasi ano na naman yung nagsa-stand out
Oo nga. Pero kasi di ba sabi nila, Jack
sweet ni Gio. Thank you, Gio.
Oo, hi Gio. Ayan, sweet talaga yan. Di ba sabi nila, Jack of all trade, master of none, right? So, lahat yon in-specialize mo. Meron ka bang isang, yung talagang favorite talent mo or tipong favorite na ginawa mo na talagang yun ang, oh my God, if I will retire, I will pursue this?
Yung pagiging artista. I love to act. I love to do movies. I love yung mga long taping days, long shooting days. Actually, nami-miss ko nga yun eh. And even though it has kind of died down a bit kasi naging busy ako sa management and naging busy ako sa mga businesses ko. I'm only doing nag-transition na ako sa business side because syempre as you age you have to find something that's more substantial, that more stable, and syempre may pamilya na ako, I have a baby and I'm married and everything. That's something that I didn't want to end showbiz. I wanted to continue showbiz kasi feeling ko I have more expertise now. I know the industry better, so nag-transition ako dun. But if I could do anything for the rest of my life, it's movies, it's acting, it's TV, it's I love that. And because the world is getting smaller, more opportunities are presenting itself. Like recently, I was a part of a US TV series that they shot here in the Philippines. So I was a part of that. Kasama din ako we had a lot of other Filipino artists like si Shasha Padilla was a part of that. Ang daming nag-guest doon. But those type of opportunities are opening up here in the Philippines. And of course, Netflix. Nandito din si Netflix. So Ang daming opportunities to do movies abroad. So I'm excited for that. Feeling ko na in the next few years, there's a chance for more Filipinos to be a part of international projects. And yun, if you, to answer your question, acting talaga. Acting yung first love.
But wait, hindi mo
go ahead.
sinasabi yung yung title niyang with Sasha, hindi secret pa kasi
Secret pa ba
yan?
yun? Or the movie?
Nag-air na dyan sa States.
Talaga? What's the title?
Almost Paradise on WGN Network.
Oh, Almost Paradise. Sige nga, papanoorin na nga namin yun.
Movie, right? Or series?
Is it a movie or?
TV series.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna check that out. All right. It sounds.
Panonoorin namin yan.
Family. It sounds family. So I'm
It
gonna
sounds
check it out.
family.
Yeah, it's actually a family. It's all family pala. Oh, yeah, all family.
It sounds familiar. That's what I'm about to say.
It sounds familiar.
I was trying to be cute. Okay.
Oh my God. Pero wait, so di ba of course, at the very young age, you moved to the US, to the Philippines. You never thought about like, you know what, before I try the Philippines, let me try the US. Kasi pasok ka eh. I mean, pasok yung like maging artista Hollywood, ganon.
Well, back then kasi hindi naman like kulang sa opportunities yung Asian community, yung Filipino community. I mean, for the longest time, that was the case for many of us, diba? For many of yung mga Asian Americans that are trying to be actors in the States. Mm-hmm. Until recently lang, dahil syempre yung Crazy Rich Asians opened so many doors for us. Mm-hmm. But at that time kasi, kulang pa rin yung opportunities. Like I started doing corporate. I was working for a semiconductor company in California doing sales. So yun yung work ko before. I became a teacher. I taught first grade in a Catholic school. Ano pa, dami kong ginawa, dami kong mga work before nag-showbiz ako. And then I was trying. I tried to pursue. I went to New York. I was in New York for almost a year, auditioning for Broadway plays, for mga theater, off Broadway and Broadway. And I realized very soon na ang mahal dito. It's so hard. It's so hard to sustain yourself in New York. Mm-hmm. So and then I joined American Idol pa in 2003. And then I asked my mom, sabi ko sa mami ko, I said, Mom, I really want to pursue this. Ayoko na magtrabaho na in the office. I don't want to do that anymore. So sabi niya, she suggested to me, okay, you pick either you stay here or you go to the Philippines. You try it there. And so I chose the Philippines. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Sa lahat ng mga ginawa mo, kasi naging professor ka, VJ, I mean, lahat na. Ano pa yung isang bagay na parang, teka, wala pa sa bucket list ko. So I have to make sure that I want to do it. Like, or at least yung parang dream mo lang na, wait, kailangan ito gawin ko rin. Meron ka bang ganun?
Magician. Naging magician ka na ba?
Kasi lahat my God.
Ano pa?
Parang, ito. I mean, is there like one thing that you haven't done and you're planning to do it, or how on your next life, this is what I want to do? Para something like that.
Direct.
Oh, directing.
In fact, I wrote a screenplay, and I wrote a script. I presented it to some directors here. We actually shot a pilot for it. Pero hindi na tuloy eh. Hindi parang we're supposed to submit it sa mga film festival, pero hindi na edit, or basta I think we lost interest in the project, but I think kaya naman namin i-reignite ulit. So we'll see. It's a very racy film. Ako yung star and director. I'm almost naked in almost every scene.
Oh! Wait, let me ask that. Hindi naman ako prepared doon.
Nagulat naman kami.
So,
okay mo. Tapos?
No, and then actually we shot it 2 years ago, and when we were shooting it, because it's a very racy script, only 3 of us are in the room always. Yung girl, ako, tsaka yung director.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, na-speechless kami doon. Ooh, yeah. Hindi ba na nagselos si Mrs.? Like, how long have you been married? Oh, she understands.
We've been married for since 2016. Yeah.
Matagal na rin.
And I met her somewhere very interesting. I think it's okay to mention. I met her on Tinder.
Oh,
Tinder.
Okay.
Tinder success story kami.
Yeah,
at least, diba?
It
It
does
works.
work.
Kasi
I'm
yun naman
I'm
lahat.
online
Oo.
all the time.
Oo, siya, lagi, lagi. Hindi
I
ko pa
mean,
natatry yan dati
I know
eh.
it's gonna
Oo.
work, but right now, obviously not. It's all a miss.
It's a hit and miss,
Try
di
and try
ba?
until you succeed. Hello.
Talaga, pero ito, pag-usapan muna natin si Kay Abad, ha, na-mention mo
Sure.
kanina. I'm sure, honey, sana hindi ka magalit, ha, kakwento.
Oo.
Chismisan,
Nagpain ako.
tayong tatlo lang
Tulong naman
naman
kami
dito.
and accountant people.
Walang ibang tao, don't worry. So, what happened to Kay Abad? Kasi,
What happened?
kasi sa inyong dalawa, kasi you were like a love team. Like, everybody's like, oh, wow, you guys are very cute couple. So,
Yeah.
bakit nag-end?
Um, actually, there's siguro there's several sides of the story.
Okay.
Siya nag-break up sa akin, for those that don't know. Siya
Oh.
we went out, she told me we have to talk and it's not working out. So siya nag-stop sa relationship namin. I don't know, siguro yung last year namin, yung last few months of yung relationship namin. Parang na-feel ko na medyo naging distant siya, hindi na siya masaya. And siguro na I lost my myself also in the relationship kasi at that time parang ako lang yung nagfo-focus sa amin dalawa. Ako lang yung like
You're
was
doing your
push
best. Oo,
doing
you're
my
pushing
best
it,
to
yes.
make it work,
To make
parang
it work.
ganon. And she wasn't interested anymore. I don't want to say na may third party kasi hindi ko alam kung may third party or not, but she was becoming closer to her now husband at that time, who was a good friend of ours. So I didn't see any third party, whatever, anything like that, or wala ko na feel. But I can see that they're close. I can see that them being close. I can see she has more in common with this guy, and true enough, naging sila after kami, and they're married today. So
Parang pelikula rin yun. Parang,
Oo nga, no, parang pelikula. Hindi kasi parang, you would think, no, na parang, you would choose, like somebody that you want to marry is, like artista din na who will understand your craft, diba? Your busy schedule and everything. Why did you pick naman si Mrs.? Kasi she's a non-showbiz, diba?
Well, sa totoo lang, after yung breakup namin ni Kay, all I wanted to do was have fun. So, I signed up for Tinder, looking for girls. Alam mo yun?
I'm sure. Oo.
Yeah. And then, it just so happens na I met her and hindi naman ako hindi ako yung type na guy na nagbabaero na just looking for girls all the time. Although there was a part of my life na ganun ako. But in this part of my life, I was trying to fill in my time with relationships, but at the same time, I felt I didn't want to do that. So nung na-meet ko siya, we clicked automatically and she didn't know na showbiz ako. So wala lang, everything seemed to work out. Na-meet ko yung family niya, na-meet niya yung family ko, and that's that when someone tells you, when you know it's true, or when it's true love, and you'll know when you know it. Wait, ano yung saying ba?
Like, when you know, like if she's the right girl, right? Like, alam mo,
Yeah.
parang
that
yun na
moment,
yun.
or
First
moment.
love, parang gano'n yan. Parang first love mo. Parang, hindi first love eh. Yung parang,
Love
the
at
moment
first
you
sight?
see her, the love at first sight ka na parang, si
Ganun,
Mr.
oo.
Cupido, ayan na, boom, tinamaan ka na.
Ito yun. Pag alam mo, that's when you know. Like, that's when you know that's the
yun.
one.
It's true. And you have a beautiful, beautiful daughter.
Do you had si Kay yung naging girlfriend mo showbiz, and then your wife right now is non-showbiz. Na-compare mo ba yun na on that factor, not because of the personality and who they are, it's much better na ang girlfriend mo yun ko is hindi showbiz, gano'n, or
mas okay na non-showbiz yung napili mo?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's better na non-showbiz yung yung relationship mo, if showbiz yung the other half of the relationship. Just from my experience lang, I think kasi medyo nagiging competitive yung relationship if same career kayo, or I know people think that it's more supportive. Hindi eh. Like with her kasi, I can come to her and we can talk about what happens in my day, what are the different topics of it becomes more interesting. Ako naman, interior designer kasi siya eh. So she can come to me and tell me about her projects, and we were able to have siguro more balanced type of conversations. with Kay kasi how do I explain it? It wasn't competitive. I mean, she was very helpful kasi yun yung start ng career ko eh. She was helping me meet the right people. She was helping me understand how to be showbiz, how to navigate through showbiz. Kasi, you know, all the new artists that time galing silang like PBB or whatever. So they're shot up to fame fast. Ako naman, yung start ko was Bud Brothers. So parang ganun din kasi si Direk Lauren was behind that. So mabilis din yung shoot to fame namin at that time kasi naka-pair up ka with mga sikat na love teams. So it was new for me. I had to understand how to navigate, and she was helping me a lot naman with that time. But yun nga, I think it's better if non-showbiz para at least you have something to give to the relationship that's the other person can't offer.
Uy, that's a good point, no?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Oo.
Kaya kayong mga artista, maghanap na kayo ng mga
Kami na
non-showbiz.
lang gawain yung mga non-showbiz. Huwag niyo napansin yung mga
Ayan, si
gandang
Jay
kasama
Cas.
niyo. Wag yan. Kami na lang. Ito, may mga
Oh, wag yan, yung mga ganyan tag.
May quarantine beard. Sabi ko, hanggang kailan pa ba? Hindi ko kasi paputulin. Sabi ko, aabot hanggang dito yata.
Buti nga ikaw kasi I know you have a mustache, no? And you took it out. Oh, kasi iba parang,
Kasi na-allergy yung baby ko pag when I kiss her.
I know. Ang ganda ng baby mo. Grabe.
Thank you.
May plano pang isa pa, hindi na?
Actually,
Or
gusto ko.
In the process daw.
In the process.
Baka maging quarantine baby. Di natin
exactly, di ba? Pero speaking of quarantine, ano naman tayo? Let's talk about your business right now because I know you're the president of Open Door Management. Kumusta? Like I mean, I know a lot of the entertainment industry are very affected right now. So kumusta naman ang business?
I think for me kasi this quarantine time has been a blessing for my business. Or I think it is somewhat of a blessing for the industry because we have to adjust. When it comes to the music industry naman, there is a time na super heightened yung download, 'di ba? Yung piracy. So medyo nawala yung music scene for a while. People kept saying OPM is dead kasi puro covers yung mga kinakanta, all the artists are singing covers, releasing covers. So for a while medyo nawala yung OPM, or that's what they say. For me, I felt once streaming came, then bumalik yung music industry, and then now we're another crossroads in the music industry where we are forced into this type of way of thinking na kailangan mag-live stream lahat. Or everyone is now online, streaming, Netflix, lahat. So it's actually an okay time. So I think it's great for music because the world has gotten smaller. So yung mga Pinoy, they can have fans abroad in other countries. Siyempre dahil sa mga OFWs din, ang daming fan base sa mga ibang countries dahil sa mga OFWs. And because of that, I don't think our industry is hurting that much. Siyempre na-hurt yung industry dahil sa mga live aspect of performing. But now, since lahat ng mga tao nasa online, nandito sa streaming sites na ganito, they're able to be exposed to more types of music, more types of artists. So my focus became that. How do we bridge that gap? So nagpartner ako with a person in the UK who also is a manager, manages Illy, who's from the UK X Factor, manages Kyle Patrick from the Click 5, and a lot of other different artists. Ako naman, I teamed up also with another manager in Korea, which I cannot say who, but we manage a huge K-pop artist that we will
I know
announce.
her. Ano ka ba?
Yes.
Nandun kaya sa it was all over. I've read it, one article about her.
Hindi, wala pa. May
wala
mga
ba? Okay.
Hindi daw yun.
Hindi
may
pala
mga-
pwede.
may mga leaks pero hindi ko pa pwede i-confirm.
Pwedeng
So,
sabihin. Oo.
I-drawing mo na lang.
I-drawing mo na lang. Tsaka parang
ba yun?
observation tsaka hint.
Isa ba
Oo,
yun?
pero kilala ko siya. Parang
Yeah.
nagulat nga ako. Kasi alam mo, na-curious tuloy ako. I know you have you're like a jack of all trade, right? Like lahat na lang ng pwede mong sabihin, kuratsa ka kumbaga. Kuratsa tawag doon, di ba? Do you know kuratsa? Wala,
My
social to. Oh yeah, right?
Babaeng walang pahinga.
Walang pahinga. Ikaw yung lalaking version na walang pahinga. Yeah, so how the heck did you ended up managing talents? Like
Kasi
Ang galing How did you transition?
it's funny. When in 2017, sabi ko sa wife ko, I want to go back into music kasi yun yung that's where I started. Nag-start ako sa music. I released a few albums in 2006. In the States, nag-release na ako ng single. And then nag-showbiz ako, naging actor ako. So I wanted to come back. 2017, I had a song, I had my music, I realized ang hirap pala. Paano ko i-promote if wala akong support from other sectors of the industry? How do the kids do it? So then nag-start ako. I joined yung mga live open mics, mga ganyan. Pero mahirap pa rin. It was hard. So I decided to start my own music production. And there, I started to discover mga kids na magaling. Na Saint Wolf is one of them. Yung that the Friends of Weisel. And I saw that yung numbers nila online, ang taas ng mga streaming numbers ng mga bata. I was like, how is that possible na marami silang fans, but pag dito sa Pilipinas, konti lang, like no one's going to the gigs. How can I help them? How can I help them connect with their fans that are abroad, that are in other places of the world? How can we make a business out of this? So I got Saint Wolf, and they became my first artist. And I signed them up with Warner Music Philippines, full signing deal. Sila yung first Filipino act to be signed with a major label in the past 10 years. I think the last one was Rico Blanco. So we got them signed up, and then after that, tuloy-tuloy na. So many other artists came in, and we've been managing artists. I've been managing artists ever since that moment.
Yeah, how many artists do you guys have? Because I know it's only your second year, right? And wow, yung roster yung roster niyo sobrang dami. So ilan na so far?
Approximately 35. Yun yung artist namin.
Wow.
Yeah, so we either manage or we represent. Because some of the artists naman represented lang by us. Because dito sa Pilipinas, hindi katulad sa mga ibang countries where they have agents, they have ganito, ganyan. We act as an agency for some of our artists din. So pag may project na pumasok, we can refer them or we can present them, but we don't necessarily manage them. Pero yung mga artists na katulad ni Saint Wolf, kami yung nagbe-build, kami yung nag-grow, kami yung nagde-develop sa kanila. So we have some of those artists. Yung mga in development, siguro mga 10 artists lang. But yung mga representative in total, mga up to 35.
So under Open Door lahat yan?
Open Door Artists, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Open Door
God.
Artists.
Oh,
Saan yung pinaghahanap yung mga yan? Tsaka, wait, like for example, like I know like you guys are not just like concentrating, not just in the Philippines, also like international, correct? So paano kung mayroong mga, let's say for example, mga taga-US? Marami kasi ditong talented mga inspiring artists. So how can they, let's say for example, yan si Gio na lang. Uy, Lali, hi, Lali's here.
Oh, late si Lali, but
Lali,
pag gwapo talaga ang guest, yung mga bakla naglalabasan eh.
Oo, pag gwapo ang guest, mga bakla lumalabas na. Oh, let's say for example, si Gio, 'di ba? O si Angel din, 'di ba? Like, 'di ba, nakita mo, like, she's so talented. What about, let's say, for example, ayan, si Gio, sobrang talented yan. Ang tawag namin dyan, ano tawag dyan? Mariah Carey of, the East Coast. Oo. So, what if lang, biglang, I want to be part of Open Door Artist. So, ano yung mga kailangan nilang isubmit or
biodata.
Oo, biodata. Dapat ba kumain sila ng mga bubog? Ano ba? Tumawid sa lambre?
Or dapat kayo ba yung mag-reach out? Paano ba?
Oo. So, how do you find artists?
Actually, lately, ang dami din nag-email sa amin. They email their demos, they email their pictures. Some of them naman, we discover them kasi syempre, like, we have a team that's always looking, ongoing, and they're continuously looking online sa mga YouTube, mga ganyan. And it always starts with the artist. For me, I think that it's better na we discover them instead of them approaching us. Because it shows effort, it shows sipag. For an artist that we've discovered online, like they have already a huge following on YouTube, we can help them develop that. We can help them expand that. And I think yun yung expertise namin. The reason why we're looking abroad is because, like sabi ko kanina, the world is smaller because of the internet. So, and a lot of their fan base, mostly for even international artists, their fan base is located in Southeast Asia. if they become popular in Manila, ibig sabihin nun, they can become popular worldwide. So that's our business model is. We take them abroad, make them famous here, and then from here they can make it around the world. Yun yung parang that's how we see
Jeffy,
it.
parang like what he said, because of in COVID nga masama, the silver lining is, us doing this show, and we are talking to different celebrities and influential people.
It's
Or
true. It's true.
and now it's from the Philippines, parang we're the bridge para naman makilala namin kayo dito sa US.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
We
we're
have a
doing
conversation,
actually.
get to know you more behind the curtain of showbiz.
Tama.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't think people realize how important the Philippines is. As in,
Exactly. Exactly.
we the Filipinos love music and love art so much, love movies so much that we can make or break artists here in the Philippines. You don't have to just be Filipino. Like yung mga international artists, they look at us, they see us here in the Philippines, and they want to make sure that sumikat yung artists sila dito sa Pilipinas. Because if sumikat sila dito, for sure sisikat sila sa ibang.
They can make it anywhere. Totoo.
Testing Asia, just like for movies, ganun din pala artist din. No?
Mm-mm.
Oo,
Yeah,
kumbaga
music.
parang, ginipig lang ang Pilipinas sandali. Tapos, let's try. Kung tayo nag-hit dito, if you can make it, sabi nga, diba?
Yung pinakamagaling na testers, mga Filipino.
If you can make it in the Philippines, you can make it anywhere, diba?
And we are one of the most beautiful people also in the world. So,
Yeah.
Ayan na, Parang
Madamay
isa
ko
to.
sa sarili ko dyan.
Ito, sabi ko na nga ba, pag gwapo ang guest, lumalabas yung mga bakla. Ay, si Bert na naman, hello, Jekas, and Jessie, and si gwapo niyong guest, my God. Mga bakla talaga.
Hello. Thank you for
Alam mo talaga,
watching and
ito,
watching.
kasi I know that, of course, handling different artists, diba? Like, especially yung mga, nagsa-start pa lang kayo, second year nyo pa lang. It's not that easy if you don't have connections. Otherwise, anybody can just open their own talent management, right? So,
Yes.
saan mo pinagkukuha yung, di ba, hindi naman lahat ng artista may connections like you. So, how did you started like, digging in and, like all this connections?
It had to start with me, syempre. I think I had to I had to start myself. I think what helps me as a manager is, ako yung dumaan na ako dun eh. Like I met with the people, I was able to, I know the people in the higher ups, and lahat ng yung mga peers ko din, sila na yung mga head ng mga divisions in the music industry. Like yung isang friend ko, one of my first friends dito sa Pilipinas in 2006 is now the head of MCA Universal in the Philippines. Yung mga theater friends ko dito, sila din yung nagiging head ng Warner Music, and it does take connections, it does take sipag, it does take having to meet. And I don't think na I could have been a manager if I wasn't here first, if I didn't start showbiz for myself muna. Because then it'd be hard. I'd be in the same boat with everyone else trying to make it. So it takes luck, it takes connections, it takes vision. But to get the other connections then, it's also sipag din, luck, sipag, meetings, kailangan mag-email sa lahat, sending out, because being a manager is like being an artist, so you have to be pushing also.
Totoo yan kasi actually when we first started this, makaka-relate ako niyan, kami ni Jekas. Kasi when we first started this, we started actually magwa 1 year na kami, but we just started pushing it nung March dahil sa COVID. Dahil sa COVID.
Diba?
Yeah.
Diba naging blessing yung COVID sa inyo, diba?
Oo, naging blessing. And then parang it took us, parang nung time na yun, like nobody, kasi like ako for example, sa office namin, nag-start to, before pa nag-lockdown, first week of March pa lang, lockdown na, hindi na kami I'm working from home. So we talk about it, like, how can we reach out? How can we start inviting, like guests? So I'm like, let's start with, maybe we can do a Zoom. We started with Zoom, and then it's just one, like we ask one person, sabi ko nga if hindi mo kakapalan yung mukha mo, hindi ka, just like what you're doing, like non-stop, right? Like you have to make sure that you email, non-stop calling and everything. Kasi what's the worst could happen, di ba? No. If they say no, teka, opportunity ko yun. Hanap ako ng ibang way para makuha ko to. Right? And I believe because of, nakita ko sa'yo yung passion mo. Ganun ka. And then I swear, and I feel like Open Door Artists is gonna be one of the biggest.
I have a feeling
the biggest.
I have a feeling also.
Oh,
And at least,
okay.
but, ikaw na. You can.
No. Ang sabi ko, naiyak.
Kinikilig siya.
Ayoko na nga, lalabas na ako.
I know. Oh my God.
Kasi umalis ka na. Pag may gwapong guest, kaming dalawa lang. Mag-CR ka muna. Ano ba?
Kasi muna ako. Ito sabi ni Lali, ate, don't post po your
Iba yung
number.
okay.
Okay, kasi patay. Sorry.
Hindi, wala. Ano sasabihin ko lang naman, hindi tanong, I just wanna say na, Jessie, di ba pag yung Inglesero galing sa States, nagtatagalog, ang cute, di ba? Para si tapos, and then point number two kabaklaan is that, oh my God, when we spoke to you earlier prepping for the show, sabi ko, oh my God, he is really a DJ. Your soothing voice.
I think.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hindi, at saka I feel like ito aside na mention mo kanina na, of course, sipag, and you know, yung talaga yung tiyaga, right? For you to have the right connections, I think it's because it has something to do with charm as well. Diba?
Thank you.
You have. It's true kasi if you're like suplado and you're not like parang okay, parang may feeling na you know what, you need me more than I need you. May imbibe nila pero ikaw kasi I feel like dinadaan mo ba sa charm sa mga hi? Mga gano'n. Kinikilig sila ate, gano'n.
Professional charm.
Professional charm, kailangan. Kasi malambing pa rin mga tao dito sa Pilipinas. You have to be malambing, di ba? I think it's part of the way things work, and kailangan din kailangan may professional charm talaga. I feeling ko. I mean, that's,
may kailangan. Yeah. Was there any moment, was there a time na parang tipong nabuisit ka or yung talagang nagalit ka na parang oh my God, walang yang to tipong ba't ganito to, ang yabang na tipong nag-flare up ka na but you have to like compose I have to compose myself, but you can't help it.
Gano'n ka ba? Nagmumura ka ba? Patalikod? Hindi.
Wait ako. I'm super bait.
Oh.
Wow! Charot, tatalong kay Waisel yan. So, seryoso, like, did you ever have like, have you ever encountered at least one artist or a producer or a manager na tipong like you could not like resist na tipong sagutin na siya or as much as possible kailangan mo parang magpakabait pa rin. I'm sure meron yan. Ikaw talaga imposibleng wala. Meron or wala?
For me, wala. Honestly, wala. I think everyone I meet, for the most part, mabait sila. And even yung mga nakatrabaho ko in showbiz, ang dami misconceptions sa mga artista, and they're not all suplado, even though many think they are. It's very mabait yung mga tao. Everyone's just human beings at the end of the day, I think.
Talaga?
So, yeah.
Pero was there a time din na parang gusto mo nang give up sa showbiz? Like parang, kwento mo. Yeah. Anong nangyari?
I posted something on Facebook. Ang dami nag-share before. I think mga 2-3 years ago or 4 years ago. Sabi ko, how come before, nung start pa lang ako, ang dami nagsa-support sa akin, ganito, and ang dami kong projects, dami pumasok, and then all of a sudden, once you enter a certain part of the phase of your life in the career, nawawala bigla, right? And I became bitter a bit about showbiz na because it's true, the turnover for an artista is so fast, and it's either you're still there or you're not. I mean, one day you're sikat, one day hindi ka na sikat.
You're replaced, diba?
You're replaced because when I first started showbiz 2008 or nag-ABS ako, ako yung una siguro from batch namin na sumikat agad, because nakaroon ako ng Love Team. I had my first leading role in 2 soaps, Fresh Start Romances, Bud Brothers, tapos Somewhere in My Heart, na ako yung may poster sa labas ng ABS. And then kami ni Kay, we were voted the most promising love team for 2010. Tapos may mga magazine post ako, mga ganyan. And then a few years later, nawala bigla because there's somebody else that came in that siguro was similar to me and maybe took my spot in that. But granted, there's mga ibang artists na they continue on, they do well, but it's really fast, So it becomes disheartening, syempre kung hardworking ka, you have really good work ethic, and you really want to make it. You get bitter na wow, look at them. I was doing so much better than them before, pero ngayon it's not like that anymore. So I think that's why I decided I wanted to be a manager also. Was I wanted to give opportunities to those that I know had drive, passion, and hard work. That I wanted to give opportunities to those that were not able to give opportunities, or I wanted to give opportunities to those that had the same drive like me, where when I wanted the opportunities to come to me, there was no one there to give it to me after. So I want to be able to help artists be able to continue on to be able to make it, and I won't quit with them if they don't want to quit. Parang ganun.
So it's like, you build your business, of course, syempre, hindi lang para kumita, pero you're paying it forward, basically.
Yeah.
Exactly. But what type of speaking of management, no? So what type of a manager are you? Ikaw ba yung tipong suplado? Ikaw ba yung tipong para kang mga
micromanagement?
Micro.
Do you hover like a helicopter around your
or tipong yung parang the devil wears Prada ang peg, ganon? Are you that type of person? Or are you anong klaseng manager si Mr. Guji Lorenzana?
I think you could ask why Salsa. Very fatherly ako.
Yes, I know. I'm telling you that.
I act like a big brother to my artists. Siguro dahil medyo ka-age group ko din silang lahat eh. So I'm there usually as support. If meron akong, like, if I see something na hindi ko gusto, I don't tell it to them straight. I tell it to them as if na parang daddy ako, na I sit them down, I say na, hindi dapat ganito, we have to look at it this way, feeling ko there's another way of approaching it. I'm very nice, hindi ako nagalit or anything. And at the same time, if I see an artist doesn't want to work with me, I don't work with them anymore. I don't push it. I'm very easygoing, but I work hard, and I think my staff and my artists know that I work hard for them. And di nga ako natutulog eh. May baby pa ako dito, tapos ako nagaluto ako sa bahay. And then,
oh wow.
May taping ako. Then may taping din ako, and I do all of that. And
parang Jesse, itong natin si nanonood sa atin, Jean Rose Abrera, sabi niya, isa sa pinaka-genuine na artista na nakilala ko ever since Bud Brothers. God bless you, Kuis.
Hi, Jean.
Talagang dami talagang nakikita mo naman sa mukha niya, no? Kasi yung iba parang ang sweet tapos biglang yung pala, sorry, I have to use the word kupal. 'Di ba? Pero ikaw you're not, oo. Ang galing. Pero ito, what type of father are you? Since bago ka, no
daddy.
No daddy. So, anong klase kang daddy? Kasi di ba sobrang...
Dati bago ka naging daddy, zaddy ka lang with a Z.
Ngayon, daddy ka na.
Ngayon, daddy
kasi di ba parang sa sobrang busy mo, like, how do you juggle it? Like, how do you balance everything? Sa dami mong ginagawa.
I don't know eh. I think I just try to make time as much as I can. Like this morning, I'll wake up early. I'll try to spend time with the baby. Before she sleeps, I'll try to make sure na at least may 30 minutes or 1 hour na we have playtime together. I think it's really just balance. Like I tell my artists sometimes, sabi nila, like they're so busy. I tell them you're the one who's in charge of your time. Ikaw you have to be the one to be able to balance everything. You have to have good time management. Part naging that's part of being an adult. So I think me setting an example the same way is I make sure na may oras for everything. May time for my wife, may time for my baby, may time to cook, may time to rest, may time to play video games. Alam mo yun?
Ay, time ba for fun? Fun.
For fun, ito yung fun ko eh. Yung pagiging artista, yung pagiging manager, what I do here, itong mga shows na ganito, I have fun doing all of this. I think if you're not having fun with your jobs, then you're not,
or whatever you're doing.
Hindi ka magiging masaya, di ba? Pero wait, na-mention mo kanina cook. So, nagluluto din si Mr. Guji Lorenzana.
Ikaw na lahat.
Naman. Ikaw na. Alam mo, kuya, sa'yo na to. Sa'yo na lahat ng corona. Ibibigay ko na lahat.
Naman tayo na madamo. Pinuha na lahat na lahat.
Kaya lagi ko sinasabi, actually si Regine Tolentino, talagang ginanong ko talagang flip ko yung may imaginary umbrella. Flip ko, sabi ko, Ayan na, nung natutulog lahat kami, nagsusnore, pumunta ka sa gitna, kinuha mo lahat. So, exactly.
I mean, what you say, when the Lord had the rainfall of talents, she used the umbrella upside down to get all of
I
it.
know. Parang, sige na, akin lahat to. So, anong niluluto mo? Anong klase? Anong klase? Na, Filipino food or...
Basta pag may if meron akong craving or may craving yung wife ko, I research or I try to find a way to learn how to cook it. Tapos nung bata pa ako, I asked my mom, sabi ko sa mami ko, I want to learn how to cook. Para if ever na wala siya, I can cook for my wife or I can cook for the family. So yun, I took that with me, I think, until today, and I cook a lot. So sinigang, adobo, mechado,
Ginuto mo naman ako.
When your wife was
Nagutom na ako
pregnant,
ngayon.
when your wife was pregnant, did she have any weird cravings or requests?
Oo.
Yung request niya was dirty ice cream. Ano yung mga request niya? Yung mga fishball, ganyan. Yun yung mga
Uy,
request
sarap ko
niya.
na.
Oh my God, fishball. Oh,
Yeah.
ang
Baka
sarap.
magkasama yung fishball sa dirty ice cream.
I know. Hindi yun. Lasa. O, teka nga pala, sabi ni Mike Villamor, please watch your nephew. So that's your uncle? Mike
That's my
Villamor?
uncle. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, based in New York siya. That's right. Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait. Hi, Mike Villamor. Oh,
Yes,
pero,
hello po, sir.
so when was the last time you visited the US?
Wow. Well, I'm always there in the US, pero San Francisco side kasi nasa East Coast si Tito. So, it's been a while since I've seen him. Siguro mga almost 10 years na siguro or more. But we keep in touch online, Facebook. Mhm.
My
Actually,
God.
he's actually the inspiration to me. I don't think he realizes that him branching out, wanting to make it in other parts of the United States has really inspired me to not give up on myself and not wanting to stay comfortable in one place. Because ayoko na yung may mga tao na they want to stay in one place, they're stuck in this bubble, and
Yes.
I think people need to travel the world and experience other things. So
Totoo. Alam mo to, may nag-ano dito. The best manager po yan si Kuya Guji. We all love him at Open Door.
Anong
May
name?
salute siya. Mikey Robles, may salute siya. Wait.
yes.
Is she related? She related to Lani Misalucha?
Yes, Lani is her lola.
Oh. Hi, Mikey. I'm sure, like,
Thank you for listening.
wow, thank you for
watching.
listening. At saka, maybe one of these days, we can interview you. Kasi nga yun yung, din namin this is one of our main goal is to help the Filipino artists in the Philippines na, makilala dito sa US market. Kasi there's a lot of, because right now, of course, walang GMA 7, and then,
Meron.
GMA
walang channel 2.
may GMA 7, may Channel 2, may TFC, but not everyone has it. So,
Yes.
ang nangyayari most of the time is, sa sobrang daming, my God, online streaming, na lahat ata nagpe-Facebook na, sabi nga ni Gio kanina, feeling niya daw, while he's looking at his cell phone, para daw parang TV na. Kasi parang you don't know which one, di ba?
Everybody's doing live.
Everybody's doing live. So, what we're doing right now is, since so far sa East Coast, wala pang masyadong gumagawa nung parang nagpo-focus din kami sa mga artists in the Philippines. Not just artists, including people with inspiring stories. So, we feel like, oh my God, I think we have really a responsibility na kung sino yung mga, alam mo yung mga, gustong aspiring artist or tipong, uy, gusto ko ng ganito. Sige na, we will give them a chance at least to get to know that person better. Parang ikaw, di ba? Malay ba lang magaling palang magluto si Mr. Guji Lorenzana? Di ba?
Speaking of talents niya, di ba, sa sobrang dami, nakita ko sa Insta mo kanina, you're also part of a singing group, TFTI. You're 3.
Oh, yeah.
May tanong ako,
Oh my God.
ano yung sabihin ng TFTI?
It's a millennial term. It means thanks for the invite.
Alam ko rin yun. That's my
Millennial kami. Sorry.
Ano millennial kasi? Actually, no. I'm a millennial. Millennial starts with an F.
Millennial. Oh my
Nice.
God.
Ayun pala yun. Oh my God, JC. Ang cute nilang tatlo. Tapos ito pa, the first video I clicked when you guys were you were harmonizing weak. I was diseased.
Yeah.
Grabe,
Nasa nasa 3.8 million na yung video namin.
Yung week
per
week
week.
song.
Oh, I'll watch that. Sige, I will watch that.
Sabi ko, ang gwapo ba? Naku.
Oh, parang, ay, nakakakil. I'll watch that after this.
Thanks for the invite pala yun. Okay.
Oo, thanks. Oh, yun. Alam na natin kasi Filipino din kami. Oo. Pero may question ako. Sa mga tao, what can you advise dun sa mga inspiring artists, not just Filipinos, even like artists, and especially in the US, na who wants to make it sa industry ninyo? So can you give them, like an advice?
To pray. Totoo yan. Yeah. To pray.
To pray? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, how can, like, how pray, and what they have to make sure that they should post videos.
Well, yeah,
they
okay. So for the technical side naman of things, it's
Okay.
I think kasi ang sipag na yung mga like very very hands-on lahat ng mga kids today. They all of them are on Facebook Live, all of them are on Instagram, all of them are doing the same thing. So it's hard to stand out. It's really really hard to stand out nowadays kasi nagiging saturated yung market ngayon dahil lahat ng mga platforms na meron tayo, everyone can be a part of it. Everyone can join it, from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook, lahat. So how do you separate yourself from the rest? So I think the advice that I can give to an artist is what's going to separate you is authenticity. It's being yourself. It's making sure na you're not trying to copy someone else, that you're true to who you are. So when I say pray, it's because you're going to need guidance to make sure that that you're not copying another way, or you're not trying to do doing something that someone else has done. You need that. You need divine intervention.
Intervention.
And I feel nga, di ba, thousands of millions of kids are like doing the same everything at the same thing, and syempre gusto nilang ma-recognize, di ba ngayon, instant gratification by likes, right? And by followers.
Exactly.
Feeling ko ngayon, kailangan maghubad ka na yata ngayon talaga para you stand out. Ano mo yun?
Totoo yan.
Shock value, di ba? Para mag-trend ka, para maging trending ka sa internet, di ba? I mean, that's how things are. Yeah.
So nag-transition talaga kayo, no? I mean, ikaw, especially you, kasi kumbaga nag-start ka since 2000, right? 2006, right? You mentioned earlier.
2006.
Tapos imagine mo, nakita mo talaga yung transition, no? From no internet at that. I mean, may internet, but it's not like the social media is not as rampant compared to now. So nakita mo yung transition, no? So doon talaga kayo nagfo-focus, no, sa social media.
Now it's social media. Now it's internet. Kahit ako, wala akong subscription sa cable because everything is online now.
Oh, me too. Oh my God. No.
So
Grabe,
Netflix,
totoo
lahat.
yan.
And then and there's HBO Max coming too. It's a streaming company na. Sabi ko, what? Now I have to buy that too? Wait a minute.
And kahit lahat ng mga channels dito, from ABS to GMA to Signal, all of them is naka-internet na. So may mga streaming packages na for all of that. You don't need actual antenna anymore to watch anything.
Exactly. Imagine sa ngayon ganito naka-high-tech. Imagine yung mga anak natin sa future. Diba? Right? Like, like anong klaseng, my God, siguro lahat tayo nun parang, my God, I don't know what's going on. Tayo naman yung parang bobito nung time na yun. No? Parang, you think you're techie right now, huh? Imagine like 15 years from now. So speaking of like mga kids right now, what about your daughter? Will you allow her to, hey, Dad, I want to be on showbiz. Will you allow her? And if you will allow her, and if not, ano yung bibigay mo sa kanya advice?
Before you say, masabi ko, siguro feeling ko na may kontrata na, girl. Naka-ready.
People, kailangan maging artista ka, ha? Ikaw naman ngayon ang bubuhay sa akin. So, ano yung ma-advise mo kung halimbawa gusto niya? Gusto mo ba? And kung ano yung ma-advise mo?
Well, if gusto niya mag-artista, okay lang sa akin. I mean, I think yung si wifey lang yung may ayaw. Siya yung medyo hesitant na mag-artista. But ako, okay lang ako kasi mga kids, hindi mo sila pwede i-stop kung yun yung talaga yung passion nila. You can't stop them from pursuing music or pursuing acting if that's what they want and that's what they see. And ako, since growing up, syempre, like, mahilig ako sa theater, mahilig ako sa music and acting and everything. I appreciate the fact that my parents nourished nurtured that part of me. Yung if I wanted to join singing competitions or talent competitions, sila nag-push. They encourage me to do that. And I think that's important sa growth ng bata. So if gusto niya, I can only be supportive. And since part din ako ng showbiz, I can give her the best advice that I can possibly can. How to navigate, kung sino yung okay na, don't talk to this person, don't audition for that, or I can give her that advice. But
she will be on the right hands.
Exactly. Yes. Oo, tama. Uy, sabi ni Direk, ano na daw, parang ano ba, 1 hour na. Pwede ka ba kumanta?
Oo nga.
Ako ang
sige
aga
no. Ay, ang aga. Ayaw. O sige na nga. Kahit isang maliit lang. Haranahin mo yung mga kahit isa lang, kahit isang phrase lang. Pakiligin mo, ano yung kinakanta mo pa yan? A few lines lang. Ba, kay Mrs. Or pakiligin mo yung mga bakalang nakikinig ngayon.
Kasi pag baby ko, I sing mga lullabies. So yun yung
Okay. Sige. Pakiligin mo lahat ng mga bakala.
Oh my gosh.
Kung hindi ka kakanta, magtatanggal ka ng t-shirt, mamili ka.
Sige. Tanggalin mo t-shirt mo, pakita ang abs.
Yun na lang.
Ayan na.
At the same time.
Ayan na si KJ.
Here a little bit. This is what I sing to my baby, which is sleeping. Pero medyo mahina para it's not so loud. Kasi wala pa akong boses eh. It's so early here. But I sing, I go, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and wait, blue.
It's okay, go. Ang ganda ng boses mo, bisa pala.
That you dream of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. And the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Is that right?
Oh my God, yes! Oh my God, ang mga heart, dumami, mga heart talagang...
Grabe. Ay, nako, Jessie, basa dito, pero hindi na buhos yung drink ko. Bakit basa? Basa dito sa paligid ko.
Oh my God. Alam mo sinong kamukha mo? Shit, I forgot. Neil. It starts with Neil. Artista yun sa Pilipinas.
Neil Patrick Harris, hindi
Hindi, Neil, nasa ABS-CBN yan before. Tapos Inglesero rin na he can't even speak Tagalog. Tapos naging siya sa mga sports thing. Kahawig mo siya.
Neil, wait, let me check.
I forgot. Alamin ko. Neil. Naging siya
ano ba nag-host siya?
Oo, nag-host siya.
Mark Nelson? Hindi, iba yun.
Hindi. Alam mo, scholar. Kasi nag-ABS-CBN din ako noon. Nung before ako pumunta ng US.
1911.
Tigilan mo ako. Tapos nakikita ko siya lagi. Talagang pag dumadaan siya talagang I used to work for Rated K, Balitang K. Ay, hindi, Balitang K.
Talaga?
Yes,
Anong year?
I came here 2000. I think 99, 99 nag-RPN ako. 98, 99. Bata pa ako. Diyos ko, nag-RPN 9 ako. Oh my God, pag dumadaan siya. As in,
nami-miss mo ba?
Yung
pagiging artista dito sa Pilipinas.
Ay, hindi ako nag-artista! Ano ka ba?
Hindi ka nag-artista?
No. Behind the scene ako.
Parang ito ngayon.
Behind the scene. Mas gusto ko yung behind the scene before. Hindi ko forte yun eh.
Pero J-Cast, nag-artista ka din.
Drama queen. Ako, porn star.
Kaya nga, eto ayan na, meron ka ng manager.
Actually, ginagawa namin ito, nagpapadiscover din kami.
Uy, no. This is just all for fun, yeah.
Hindi, si Mark Nelson ba? Hindi si Mark Nelson. Hindi si Mark Nelson ba?
Si Mark Nelson yun. Mark Nelson ba? Tingnan mo nga. I think, alam mo sabi, mas hawig niya ex-Chris Aquino, yun, basketball player.
Actually, ang dami din nagsabi nun. Yung ex ni Chris. Pero
James Yap. Hindi.
Pero mas matanda siya. Basketball player.
Oo nga.
Looks nga. Ano ba lineage mo? Are you pure Filipino? May halo?
May halo ka,
Pure Filipino. Wala akong halo.
My God.
Kaya palang kinikilig si Jigs. Magkano pusta mamaya pagbaba natin dito? Saan gaganon na yan, JC? Ang gwapo na.
Ano pa nga ba? I know how to admire beauty. Ano ka ba?
Susunod. Oy, pag may part 2 tayo ha, you have to make sure that you sing for us.
No, I
Balik
will.
balik
I'll
ta rin
prepare.
natin.
Prepare.
Oo.
Mali
Balik
yata yung mga lyrics ko eh. So,
Hindi,
kanta
maganda.
ako next.
Babalik na rin natin. Ikaw naman ang gabi, kami ang
Tsaka
umaga.
mas mataas yung boses
Oo.
ko, so di ko mabirit yung...
Akala ko sabi ni Jessie, babalik ka rin namin, kami yung kakanta. Ikaw makikinig.
Tangix! Oo.
Or
Kami yung
i-guess,
magiging umaga.
i-guess
Oo.
yung buong grupo para at
Yung
least...
TFTI, girl! Ayun,
Which one? Sino?
All of us. Yung TFTI, yung
yung kasama niya sa
Oh my
Thanks
God,
for the
yes.
invite.
Oh, yes,
Ang galing nila
definitely.
tatlo. Oo, grabe.
Pwede ba? Pwede? Can we?
Kaya ba the different
Oo nga, yun nga,
Yeah.
ano.
Kaya? Ilan daw? Tatlo sila. Tatlo. Oh, kaya.
O kaya daw.
Tsaka fan base sila from the States kasi si RJ taga LA siya, si John J naman from Vallejo, California. So
Perfect.
Oh.
mga English speaking din sila. So
Ang tanong, mga single ba? Para
mga single sila.
Ayun!
Si RJ kasi, si RJ pangalinan siya. So he's the nephew of Tito Gary. So yeah, it might be interesting to have him guest. At saka finalist din siya sa The Voice. Nung nag-The Voice kami, same hindi, I think ibang year siya, pero team Leia siya, ako team Apple ako nung The Voice kami.
Oh, okay. Sige. Ayan na, Jeka, so kikiligin ka na naman. Meron pang additional 2 na mag-guest natin.
Tama yan.
My God!
Hindi na ako magsasalita. I'll just listen to them and drink my cocktail.
Pero babalik ta rin natin next time. What's gonna happen is, dito naman yung umaga, so ikaw naman para makainom. Kasi feeling ko, kasi usually
available siya kasi nga he's a juggler of all these things. Oh my God.
Parang, my God.
You think you had time for us? I guess it's the morning,
It's morning.
But you actually go every day after this, you're going to do a lot, I guess, even if it's
Yes.
19.
Dami kong meetings in a while, and then I'm gonna cook lunch for my family.
Ang sweet
Ano ba
naman.
nakakita ng ganyan? Oh my God.
Jeka, sa next life mo, don't worry. Babae ka na nun.
Huwag naman next life ngayon na. I'm breaking someone. I hope. You know, Guji, I don't like playing online games, but I'm doing it for him. See, so the least he could do is cook, or pleasurize me, or whatever he wants to do.
Oh my God, walang yak. Wait, by the time na pumunta ka dito sa New York, ha, as in, I promise you, talagang igigala ka na.
Let's drink.
Let's drink.
We want to, like, my wife, she lived in New York for some time. She went to school there for interior design.
Oh, okay. So, iano ka namin meet ka namin, tsaka pag umuwi rin kami, dapat gigimik tayo. Umiinom ba kayong dalawa ni Mrs.? Umiinom kayo ni Mrs.?
Minsan, oo. Minsan. So,
Talaga?
Pagpunta nyo dito, clubbing tayo kasi syempre resident DJ ako sa the biggest club here in the Philippines. So
wait. Anong club yun? Resident DJ ka, di ba? DJ ka rin.
Cove Manila. It's the biggest pool club here in the Philippines, the biggest in Southeast Asia. Super laki. That's where they had yung Miss Universe party a few years back.
Oh my God. VIP ba? Pwede kami sa VIP section.
Oh,
Joke lang yun, pero totoo. Pak! O yan, alam mo
Ang dami na natin talaga pupuntahan. Grabe.
Alam mo na, Diyos ko Lord. O sige. Pati DJ, kinarir mo? I know DJ ka. Akala ko DJ ka. Wait, until now, like before the COVID, DJ ka? As in, how many times ka nagdi-DJ?
Before COVID, every weekend. So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, di talaga ako natulog kasi work during the day, minsan may taping pa, and then diretso sa club, mga 3 a.m. hanggang 5.
Oh my God.
I'm speechless. I am exhausted just by you saying the things that you're doing. I don't know anymore.
Lahat na, hindi ko alam kung paano mo ginagawa. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, siguro pag na-meet kita noon namin ni Jekas nung nandiyan kami sa Pilipinas, yung hindi pala, Diyos ko Lord, siguro, lagi kami, uy, Guji, tara, alka, gimik tayo. My God. Parang, oo nga, hindi ka natutulog. Pero, for a person na hindi natutulog, hindi ka mukhang haggard.
Thank you.
Oo,
Maybe okay lang yung eyebags.
You look good. Ay, wala. You're perfect.
Oh my God, Diyos ko. Ay, my God. Ito sabi niya, 1911, puta ka, Jekas. Sabi ni Lali. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Guji. I know after this, ang dami-dami mo pang gagawin. And OMG, magluluto ka pa. Yung pang meetings. Diba? Tsaka pag meron ka palang if you have any artist that you want us to interview or like, para sa US market naman.
Para balahurain namin dito.
Papalahurain dito, paiinumin namin, lahat na, name it!
Sige, game. Si Angel ba nag-guest na dito?
Hindi, si Angel kasi was part of this. O, part talaga siya, kaso lately talaga she's so busy. Kasi she's also a nurse.
And si Angel talaga, yun yung I want her to break out into the scene kasi ang galing niya, super.
Oo, she's really good. Kaya nga sabi ko, Diyos ko, i-push mo yan. And also, syempre, alam mo na, yung talagang life na you have to make sure na i-balance it. Kailangan mo mag-work, di ba? Ganun naman.
Yeah.
So she's a nurse. Thank God, like, she works in a hospital. I mean, hospital ba or basta isang clinic or something.
Medical field.
Medical
frontliner
field.
siya eh.
Frontliner siya. So, ang hirap talaga nung gina-juggle din niya. Katulad mo rin si Angel. Kung ano yan, katsa, sabi ko kanina? Koratsa, ganon. Oo, koratsa din. Yes!
You learn a new word every day, yes.
Yes, exactly. Ganon naman talaga, Diyos ko, ganon talaga.
Ang smile niya, inis ako, Jessie.
Ha?
Ang ganda na smile niya.
Kinikilig siya.
Inom pa nga ako, oh my God.
Oo nga eh. Kamukha mo talaga. Mark Nelson, alam mo, I think Mark Nelson is the guy that I'm talking to.
Oh, no.
And you look like him.
He's British yata siya or Australian.
Something like that. You look like him. Sabi ko na nga, si Mark Nelson nga, tama. Thank you so much. Kanina pa tayo last question. Ayun na. Ay, sorry talaga. Uy, thank you so much, Guji.
Thank you din.
Thank
Super ako
you
I enjoyed sabi ko na sobrang nag-enjoy ako dito. So,
naku, salamat. Naku. May part 2 pa tayo, ha? Kakanta ka na doon. Doon sa part 2, ha? Promise?
Buong song. Kaya natin yan.
Ay, takot talaga naman. Kikiligin na naman si Jekas. Promise me. I promise you, mag-wig na si Jekas noon para mukha siyang babae.
Still with a beard, though. The bearded lady.
Beard, yes.
Oh my God, imagine beard na.
Yes.
Parang ang hirap ata. No? Sige na nga. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Guji. Thank you. Salamat sa lahat. Salamat. At saka ito, meron ka ba?
Everybody who like, commented, who logged in, who gave their time to listen to us, and of course, to get to know Guji more. Okay?
Yes. Wait, before tayo mag-goodbye, mag-toast, do you have anything to plug? Do you have anything to plug? Anything kasi ipopost namin yan, ipo-full blast namin.
Sure.
Okay, go.
I host a music show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that's brought to them. Can I mention mga sponsors? Pwede naman, no?
Of course.
Yes.
Definitely.
Sponsored by Globe Telecom called Bandwidth on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. here in Manila. And it's shown worldwide. We have international music guests that come on. We play games. We interview like this also. So that's on Facebook on our OO page and on bandwidth.ph. You can follow me also at Guji Lorenzana on all of my Instagram account, Facebook, and YouTube, everywhere. And I just did a movie. I'll plug my movies. My movies Netflix. Watch Maria, and look out for a project that I just filmed in Japan. I think is coming out in a few months from under Viva Films. Yes.
Grabe. Oh my God. Ang dami.
Alam mo, parang hindi nagka-COVID. Parang wala lang.
Parang hindi nagka-COVID.
What's COVID, diba? I mean,
I know, exactly.
Watch Almost Paradise on WGN Network in the United States.
Papanoorin namin actually. After this, I'm gonna watch that.
I'm gonna look for it.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Guji.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Mag-ano na tayo, mag-toast na tayo.
Celebratory toast. All right,
yes.
Everybody and Mr. Guji Lorenzana, thank you, and this has been Over a Glass or Two. Cheers!
Thank you, cheers!
Thank you.
Bye, good night!
Good night, good morning, everyone!
Good morning,
Bye!
Kiss mo ako sa baby maganda, ha? Kiss mo ako. Good night! Hi, wife!